Yo, what is up everybody? It's your name, and we're about to drop into one of the most fascinating, culturally rich cities most people haven't even heard of. That's right, we're talking Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia. Welcome to our guide on the top things to do in Tbilisi if you have just 3 days. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or an adventure seeker, Tbilisi has something for everyone. Seriously, this place has it all, from ancient fortresses to sulfur baths. And don't even get me started on the food. We're talking mouth-watering dumplings, fresh bread baked in clay ovens, and let's not forget about the wine. So buckle up, grab your walking shoes, and let's dive right into the heart of Tbilisi. Alright, we're hitting the ground running. First up, the Narikala Fortress, a 4th century behemoth perched high above the city. We're talking epic views, ancient walls, and a history that will blow your mind. Now you can take a taxi, sure, but I'm all about that experience, so we're going full local and taking the cable car up. Trust me, the view alone is worth every penny. Once you're up there, wander through the ruins. Imagine the battles fought, the empires that rose and fell, soak it all in. And don't forget to grab some shots of the panoramic views. We're talking Instagram gold, people, seriously. Make sure you get up to Narikala Fortress. It's like a history lesson, a workout, and the best view in the city all rolled into one. After you've had your fill of history and amazing views, it's time to dive into the heart of Tbilisi Old Town. This place is a labyrinth of cobblestone streets, colorful balconies, and ancient churches, a photographer's dream. We're talking strolling through narrow alleyways, discovering hidden courtyards, and stumbling upon cafes that feel like they haven't changed in centuries. It's all about soaking up the atmosphere, getting lost in the moment, and experiencing the real Tbilisi. Keep an eye out for the traditional Georgian houses with their carved wooden balconies. These things are works of art. And don't be afraid to peek inside the churches. The interiors are often covered in beautiful frescoes and icons. Now, you're gonna want to grab a coffee or tea, maybe a traditional Georgian pastry, and just watch the world go by. Make sure you wander down to the Bridge of Peace, a modern architectural marvel that lights up at night. It's the perfect spot for a selfie with the city skyline in the background. Okay, so you've hiked to an ancient fortress, you've wandered through the maze of Old Town, now it's time to relax. Tbilisi style. And that means one thing, sulfur baths. These baths have been around for centuries, fed by natural hot springs that are said to have healing properties. You can choose from private baths or the public baths, which are a whole experience in themselves. Imagine being scrubbed down on a hot stone slab, then immersed in steaming sulfurous water. Plus, the public baths are a great place to chat with locals, experience a bit of Georgian culture, and maybe even hear some stories. After your bath, relax in the courtyard, sip some tea, and let the stress melt away. You'll thank me later. Alright, let's talk food. Georgian cuisine is a delicious mix of flavors and influences, and Tbilisi is a foodie's paradise. First things first, khinkali. These are Georgian soup dumplings filled with meat, broth, and spices. Trust me, you haven't lived until you've mastered the art of eating khinkali. Grab it by the top knot, take a small bite, and slurp out the delicious broth before devouring the rest. Next up, khachapuri, a cheesy bread boat that is basically the national dish of Georgia. There are different variations, but the most famous is the ajuruli khachapuri, with a raw egg cracked into the center and a pat of butter melting on top. And don't forget about the wine. Georgia is one of the oldest wine regions in the world, and you'll find wineries and wine bars all over Tbilisi. Trust me, you will not go hungry in Tbilisi. Okay, for your final day in Tbilisi, we're getting out of the city and heading to the Kakheti wine region. This is where Georgian winemaking tradition began, and it's just a short drive from Tbilisi. Now you can rent a car, but I highly recommend booking a tour. That way you can relax, enjoy the scenery, and sample all the wine you want without worrying about driving back. You'll visit family-run wineries, learn about the traditional kavevri method of winemaking, where grapes are fermented in clay pots buried underground. The Kakheti region is also stunningly beautiful, with rolling hills, vineyards stretching as far as the eye can see, and charming villages to explore. Trust me, a day trip to Kakheti is the perfect way to end your Tbilisi adventure. So there you have it, folks, your 3-day adventure in Tbilisi. From ancient fortresses to sulfur baths, delicious food to world-class wine, this city has it all. Thanks for watching. I hope this video has inspired you to add Tbilisi to your travel bucket list. And hey, if you're already planning a trip, hit me up in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your plans. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel guides. Until next time, keep exploring.